Hi, in this video we're going to look at sending a folder by email. Now the folder I'm going to be using is this folder here, and it contains a collection of pictures, about 14 pictures, and here they are. Now I've reduced the size of these pictures because email systems have a limit, and it's around 25 megabytes. So if you try and send an email that's larger than 25 megabytes, it will get rejected. So I've made them smaller for this demo, so they'll work. Now most pictures will from a normal camera around 4 to 6 megabytes, and you see you don't need many pictures to actually exceed your mailbox limits or your system limits. Okay, so let's go and try and send this folder by email. I'm going to use the Yahoo email client, and here I am at the client. I've partially composed the message. All I need to do is add the attachment. So attach from computer. Now if I try to select the folder, it opens up to show me the files. Now I can select these files individually and send them all as individual attachments. I can select all of them by clicking on the first one and using the shift key and clicking on the last one, and then attaching all of them. In this case there would be 14 picture attachments. And if you do this, I'll just add 2 here and show you. If you do this, it's a bit messy because at the other end the recipient sees a collection of attachments, and then they have to save those attachments and place them into a folder at the other end. So if we want to send the entire folder in one unit, we can't do it this way. What we have to do is to package the folder into a zip package and send the zip package. And to do that, we go to the folder and we right click on it and we send it to a compressed folder there. And we don't have to give it a name because it automatically names it, and there it is there, 2pics.zip. Now this is not a folder anymore, this is actually a file. Now what you should do is check the size of this. You can see it's telling me the size. Let me there, size 108K, which is actually quite small. I could just go to the properties and check the size of it. You can see it there. So before you try and send it, do check the size and make sure you're not exceeding your mailbox limits. I say most systems are around 25 megabytes for email attachments. Okay. Now let's go back to the email client and send it. So we go back to Yahoo Mail, and this time we're going to attach it, but we're going to attach the zip file. Now it is a file and it's not a folder, and all email clients will let me attach it, so I just open it and it gets added there as a single attachment. Now all I do is click send to send it. So now what we're going to do is actually look at what the recipient sees when he receives this email. So the client I'm going to be using for the recipient is Windows Live Mail. And here it is here, and you can see there's the email and there's the attachment. Now all I need to do now is to save this attachment, and I'm going to save it on the desktop in a folder called Pictures. I've already done that, so I won't do it again. So let me go and open up this folder. So here's the zip file. So all I do now is I extract it, choose the location and click extract, and there it is. And if I open up that folder, it's got all of my pictures in it. Okay, so what happens if this zip file exceeds the message size limit, 25 megabytes? Then we can't actually share it as or send it as an email attachment. What we can do though is use a file sharing service like Dropbox. Now Dropbox is integrated into Yahoo Mail, so I'm going to show you how to use Dropbox with Yahoo Mail to do this. But you could also use Google Drive, or you could also use OneDrive. the steps would be slightly different because they're not integrated with Yahoo Mail, but let's say they might be integrated with your email client, depending on what the email client you are using. So let's go ahead and do this with Yahoo Mail and Dropbox. So let's go back to my email message, and this time I share from Dropbox. Now I haven't uploaded the file up there, so I need to upload it first. And so I upload it up to and choose it, and there it is. Then all I need to do is to send it. And again, we'll go and have a look what the recipient sees. Okay, let's see what the recipient sees. So here we are at the recipient client, and there's the email, and you can see here is the email there. It's shared from Dropbox. Now all I need to do is click on this link here. It opens up the web browser, and it lets me download it using this icon here. Just click on that, and I don't need to be signed into Dropbox, and I don't need to create an account on Dropbox to do this, so I'll just cancel that away. And then I just save the file onto the desktop as I did before. Okay, if you don't have a Dropbox account, then it's important that you download this file quite quickly, because the link does go stale after a while, so you won't be able to access it if you try and go back to a later date. So you need to download them as quickly as possible. Okay, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, then there's a like button below, and if you want to see more videos, then there's also a subscribe button below. You can subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye.